Dubai was never meant to look like this. This city was built to shine under the sun, not drown beneath the sky. Glass towers were designed to reflect light, not lightning. Roads were engineered for speed and luxury, not to vanish under rising water. But today, Dubai looks unrecognizable. The sky turns black, not slowly, not gradually, suddenly. A thick, suffocating darkness spreads overhead as clouds pile up, heavy and low, pressing down on the city. The air becomes damp, sticky, and uneasy. Fog creeps across highways and neighborhoods, blurring the outlines of buildings that usually dominate the horizon with confidence. Thunder growls in the distance. Then it explodes. The sound shakes the skyline, rattles windows, and sends shockwaves through streets already slick with rain. Lightning tears through the clouds, illuminating the city for a split second, and revealing water everywhere. This isn't drizzle. This isn't seasonal rain. This is chaos. Within minutes, Dubai begins to drown. Rain falls with force, hammering roads, rooftops, and vehicles. Drainage systems struggle to cope as water collects faster than it can escape. Streets transform into reflective rivers. Traffic slows, then stalls. Cars crawl forward cautiously, headlights cutting through sheets of rain and fog. What looked like a normal morning collapses into disorder. Across the UAE, violent thunderstorms erupt, driven by unstable atmospheric conditions that refuse to settle. Thunder cracks again and again, echoing between skyscrapers. Lightning flashes relentlessly, turning night into day for fractions of a second before plunging the city back into darkness. Life slows, then stops. Flights are grounded. Airlines scramble as safety becomes the priority. Emirates and Flydubai cancel and reschedule multiple flights, leaving thousands of passengers stranded or uncertain. Departure boards flicker with delays. Arrivals are rerouted. Airports struggle to maintain operations as rain and wind batter runways and surrounding roads. Roads are disrupted. Major routes become hazardous as water pools unpredictably. Vehicles stall. Some get trapped. Others attempt to push through floodwater, only to realize too late how deep it has become. Traffic congestion spreads rapidly as even short journeys turn risky. Authorities issue urgent warnings. Stay indoors. Avoid flood-prone areas. Limit all non-essential travel. This is no longer about inconvenience. This is about survival. The rain does not let up. Hour after hour, storms continue to slam the region. Thunderstorms roll in waves, feeding on warm, moisture-heavy air. Lightning strikes feel closer. Thunder feels louder. The city remains under siege, and then comes the tragedy. In Ras Al Khaimah, amid the relentless downpour, a wall collapses under the sheer force of the rain. A 27-year-old Indian expatriate, Salman Flores, loses his life. One moment, one collapse, one life gone. The news spreads quickly, cutting teeth. Rough social media feeds and news alerts. A stark reminder that extreme weather does not only disrupt plans and schedules, it kills. The storm now has a face, and it is unforgiving. The National Center of Meteorology issues repeated alerts, escalating its warnings as conditions worsen. Continuous rainfall, thunderstorms, hail, strong winds, blowing dust, rough seas. The entire country remains under threat. This is not localized, this is nationwide. Across Dubai, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, and Al Ain, the effects multiply. Streets flood, intersections disappear underwater, vehicles inch forward, engines straining as drivers scan the road for hidden dangers beneath the surface. Lightning reflects off glass towers, creating surreal, almost apocalyptic visuals. Thunder echoes through urban canyons. The city feels smaller, vulnerable. Yet amid the chaos, a single image captures the world's attention. At Business Bay, in the heart of Dubai, a lone man stands in pouring rain. Water splashes around his feet. Visibility is poor, cars hesitate, and still he stands, guiding traffic, directing vehicles, refusing to abandon his duty. The video spreads rapidly across social media. Millions watch, millions share. In the middle of fear and flooding, this one figure becomes a symbol of resilience, responsibility, and quiet bravery in the face of nature's fury. Emergency services move into full response mode. Abu Dhabi police intensify patrols across the emirate. Traffic directorates monitor roads, tunnels, drainage channels, and low-lying areas around the clock. Patrol vehicles navigate through rain-soaked streets, headlights cutting through fog as officers assess risks and manage flow. Their goal is simple: prevent accidents, save lives, keep order where chaos threatens to take over. Dubai police deploy additional units. Officers manage intersections manually where signals fail or visibility drops. Emergency responders stand ready for rescues as reports of stranded vehicles and flooded areas increase. Dubai municipality activates full emergency operations. Teams work through the night, clearing waterlogged streets, responding to emergency calls in real time, and attempting to keep essential routes functional. Pumps roar as water is redirected. Crews battle exhaustion as rain refuses to stop. Authorities urge businesses to adapt. Private sector companies in affected areas are advised to shift to remote work. Community events are suspended in Abu Dhabi. Safety overrides routine. Precaution overrides convenience. At Dubai airports, officials announce that operations are gradually returning to normal. But the warning remains clear. Delays persist. Cancellations continue. Passengers are urged to check flight status repeatedly, allow extra travel time, and use public transport such as the Dubai Metro where possible, as surrounding roads remain vulnerable to flooding. Beyond Dubai, disruption spreads, ferry services bet. Ween, Dubai, and Sharjah are suspended as rough conditions make travel unsafe. Adventure attractions shut down. Jebel Jay's flight and sky tour remain closed as authorities refuse to risk lives for thrill. In neighborhoods like Al Barsha, Al Majaz, Kalba, Al Istiqlal, and parts of Sharjah, roads remain submerged. Vehicles stall in standing water. Drivers abandon attempts to move forward. Traffic crawls at walking speed. Emergency teams remain on standby. In the east and north, the danger intensifies. Wadis begin to flow. In Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, Al Ain, and eastern regions, dry channels turn into powerful torrents. Water rushes through valleys and low-lying areas, unpredictable and deadly. Authorities issue repeated warnings: stay away from Wadis, do not approach, do not cross. One mistake can cost your life. These warnings are not theoretical. Every year, Wadis claim lives, and tonight the risk is real. In Al Ain, mountain regions vanish behind thick, rolling clouds. Rain wraps the landscape in mist, creating scenes that are hauntingly beautiful and deeply dangerous. The mountains seem to disappear, swallowed by weather. Across the UAE, emergency hotlines stay active. Patrols continue. Monitoring never stops. This is not just rain, this is a reminder that even the most modern cities, the most advanced infrastructure, and the most carefully planned urban landscapes are still at the mercy of nature. Dubai, a city of glass, gold, and ambition, is forced to slow down, forced to listen, forced to adapt. The message from authorities is clear and urgent: stay alert, stay informed, stay indoors where possible, and follow official guidance without hesitation. Because while the storm will eventually pass, the danger right now is immediate. Nature is in control, and the UAE remains on high alert.